Oh, Jakiro. Okay. We forgot about that guy, but
Well,
he was.
he's
So they
not
are
very
picking
good.
Darks. No.
I mean, they could.
Can they now, though? I don't think so.
What?
Mid Jakiro. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Hmm.
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 We've all got our thinking faces on.
Yeah.
Here.
They are necessary, I think. They've got their thinking face now, too. Roger is stroking his fineries.
Nope.
Really twisting that mustache. He's like, oh, man. Wish this thing was a handlebar. Oh, it's his
That'd be
beard.
sick. That would actually be sick if Roger just like next tournament comes with a handle or mustache. That'd be sick. And there we go. I believe that might be a one position Sven. It could be one CK also. I
one or
think
the
those
other.
two are very interchangeable. Like
I think
just,
Ramses
likes
would be
playing it.
much more likely to play Sven.
Yeah, same. Because it's a farmer, right? CK does not farm at all.
And it would make it less of a bad matchup against the Brew because traditionally, like, Warcry plus Crimson or whatever is really bad into Brew because you can just AoE dispel the entire thing. But as a 1, at least you hit really hard, and 1 Sven with BKB crushes the Brew split, like just destroys it.
There's not even any physical damage to negate right now anyway, so.
Yeah.
And you kind of saw EG crumble against Miracle Sven. Like, it could just be like, well, they didn't know how to deal with Sven at all. We'll just throw it at him again. They go with the Ursa, who decent versus Sven, decent versus CK. Once again, these two lineups seem different than game 1 and 2. This seems like it's going to be a bloodbath. The other two games are kind of like laning phase, then we're going to go to the late game. I'm not sure there is going to be a late game. This might just be a mid-game bloodbath.
Yeah, it really does. EG I guess they have Jakiro to hit towers, but I kind of wonder if they need something else.
Yeah, the CC&C hero, what would that be? Are they just going to give him the old Kunkka again? Could
Kunkka,
also do Monkey
there's
King.
DK.
Dude, Monkey King is not bad again this game, honestly.
There's Tide.
Yeah,
I guess for his keeper.
He kind of needs items this game, though.
I mean, he got items last game.
Yeah, he did get farmed, but he had an easy lane, right?
True.
They're not going to have last pick, so I guess you could still, like, I think, yeah, Kunkka made the most sense.
Well, they didn't have last pick last game either.
Yeah, but they were in the same situation, right? They banned Kunkka, right, in the last ban, and then they took Monkey, so they might do the same thing again, I guess.
Yeah, and then I don't think would VP pick Invoker, I don't think they would. That's the thing. I think you have to put Roger on Rubik, or else you literally have zero rotation.
There's so much less catch for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, the Rubik. He's like, is the catch.
I don't know. The Sven stun was pretty good.
True. But that's like not early game, right? Like if you lose your lane as Invoker this game, no one can really come help you out, or nobody can help you out.
You can jungle and have Coddle blast mid.
Pugna's not very good this game either for EG. It's like too much catch, I think.
Yeah, and then you get the Storm,
Although
the level
the decrypt
15
save
talent
is pretty good.
but the level 15 talent then on Sven just owns him.
Yeah, that's true.
We haven't seen Pugna at all, have we, this tournament at all?
Just really banned when there were ODs, who's also banned, so.
In EG, they have this ban into picks, so might as well use all the reserve time here. We're going to do both in a row.
Yeah, CCNC's been playing a lot of Lesh too, but I'm not sure if EG are on the level with that hero.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary. I'd rather pick a Lina blind than a Lesh blind.
I know he plays both of them, but I would agree. I'd like the Lina more.
I just think Lesh is a better matchup in VP's team, against VP's team in general. Because you do so much damage, you're good at illusion clear, you can kind of stand in the middle of some heroes.
A Puck?
They ban Ember, which means they're definitely not picking Monkey King.
Is that Puck then? Maybe they are still picking like the Monkey King.
I don't think you wouldn't ban an Ember if you're picking Monkey. I don't think because Ember doesn't even have an overall good game here.
The only hero that jumps out to me is Puck. That's always the Ember ban.
They just keep picking melee cores for CC&C. I think Pucker and Lash, they do it.
Okay.
Draskell,
Got him.
Nailed it.
All right, Warcry does nothing. That's good because I don't think Puck really fits their lineup. And now they have a way to actually kill towers, which we wanted.
The new edict, absolutely.
You said it.
Towers, yeah. But this hero, you cannot die once or twice in your lane as Lesh, or your game's just over. So we'll see. I think if you're VP, you give him a super aggressive hero. You go Invoker again.
I kind of figured they would because it's it's actually an easier Invoker game than last game.
Yeah, and it's a way better lane, right? Like once Invoker gets 2 in X Sword, he destroys Lesh on the last hits. Lesh will just lightning the range creep,
he'll
but
spam.
Who cares?
He'll spam. You're probably not going to get ganked mid either, which is another really good thing for Invoker in this game. You're much more likely for VP to gank you than EG are going to gank.
It is a solo Rubik. I am not a fan. I figured they'd do it, but I'm not a fan personally this game of it.
Also, his cosmetics are ooh.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we see both the drafts. I see Trent already holding up his stick here. You got some reasoning for it. They can't see it yet, but we'll hear. Oh, I was gonna be like, we'll let you say it and see who you pick.
Oh, they didn't see it. I was hiding it.
So say why you're picking the team without saying a hero or a player name.
I think overall it looks like beginning an engagement looks very difficult. I think starting a pickoff looks difficult. They have no direct stuns that don't require a setup, and there's way too much pressure on their position 4 to carry them.
Damn, I can't believe you're going for EG. No, I'm just kidding. I believe you're going for VP, right?
I am.
Damn, good call. Me, myself. That's not EG. What the hell? Oh, there it is. I actually think it. CCNC has played very well today, and I think if Leshrac has a good performance, like, why would he just crumble all of a sudden in Game 3? I don't think he will. I think EG, they finally break the curse.
I think it's time. Time. On the back of Leshrac, I think that it's time that EG broke the curse, and I actually think the pick is really good for the game, just in general. Like, if he gets even a little bit ahead, and he's shown throughout the tournament that even if he has a bad lane, he can recover. If he gets his items, I think that Lesh is crazy good this game.
All right.
All right.
I guess we'll find out.
I am very excited for this game. It is game number 3, losers bracket finals of MDL. It is VP with 1 win. It is EG with 1 win. Let's You gets the 3rd. We're going right into the game, baby.
I think this is the hardest game to win of the series. To me, this looks like the most difficult match to win for EG. I think this is the heaviest, like, I don't want to say outdraft because it's not an outdraft. I just think that the EG strategy looks way harder to succeed than the Virtus.pro one.
You think so?
I think eventually...
You think turning on Pulse Nova and walking forward is the hardest?
They have no stuns. Like, all of their stuns require setup. Like, think about last game where the only way they managed to salvage that game and climb out of the pit like Bruce Wayne in the second Batman movie was basically by blink and telekinesis.
Third.
Was it the
Batman
second one?
Begins.
Shit,
Dark
it was the
Knight,
third one.
Dark Knight Rises. I got you, though.
I don't think it requires that much setup for the stun, because you can just Bramble Maze, right?
Bramble and Ice Path.
Willow is, or I should say, like, Crit's Willow is really, really good, and he's usually going to land his Bramble, at least on 1 or 2 heroes, into a Terrorize and then Lesh spells, right? I just feel like that team fight in of itself is nuts. And obviously, like, VP side has Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that, so that's good, but... I don't know.
They have 4 heroes with a direct stun. 5 of you can't Will-O-Wisp though for Virtus.pro. Just like literally click button and thing happens to you.
I think that means they do have to win the early game because they do have the better spells. But going forward, like the skills,
I think late game looks easy for VP in comparison. Yeah, I think EG's late game looks like I don't want these heroes.
Well, I think the weird thing is when does late game come in this game? Like when would you say like what's the timing window for VP?
I guess after second Roche probably.
Okay.
Whenever that is.
Yeah, I think 25-30 minutes usually for me. Like in this patch.
Oh, I think Fly.
Late game.
Oh, he doesn't even have a sentry.
But that's the thing. It's all on crit. It's I've kind of gone on EG when that's been the case, and that was the case last game. Really, like him and crit and Arteezy synergy was so necessary. But I don't see it this time. It looks so hard.
Does well. This will be an Ursa versus CK lane bottom, then Panda versus Sven at top. And there's gonna be this. Yep, Jakiro is slowly walking on down here. And there it is. Bramble Maze is going to fly out. Ramses actually does just walk into it. Doesn't do too much at level 1. They just secure the range creep. But will they secure this one for Dyer? Nah, nice deny by Crit.
Double deny.
Oh. No. This is the problem. I think Ursa like had a good lane no matter what this game. The problem is, I think once you get level 3, this Ursa can just like bully anyone out.
Actually, it's going pretty well with the Jakiro so far. That is one problem with this hero is that, I don't know, he feels like he should win a bunch of lanes, and then you play Jakiro and you're just like, oh, this doesn't feel that great.
Yeah.
Like, you think it's going to be really good.
It also has a lot to do with the core that you're playing with, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a Jug or an Ursa, some hero that can front load a lot of damage, then the slow is much more useful.
Yep. And oh, look at that. Thought they could go, just pops the mango, and they go right back. They're going to run out of mana on the Jakiro. He's going to have to go suicide very shortly. He had like 1 clarity left is all. And top, look at that, just going to harass him down.
That's pretty nice Bramble.
Definitely not as strong as, right, we've seen the CK plus old Bramble, but Brew gets better. Once you get level 6, it's just guaranteed kills. Now, we watch CCNC just farming up middle. It's 6-1 versus 3-3, actually. So he's doing a pretty good job. Level 2 Lightning, just the fact you can always guarantee a range creep is what makes Lesh so good middle.
He's kind of, for a while, his lightning was really bad. It was only 80 damage.
Really
level 1,
bad, yeah.
And then they buffed it up so he can actually like do some stuff. It's pretty nice.
Be a hero.
And it feels like, right, you get the guaranteed last hit on the range creep. Meanwhile, like, if you try to Sunstrike your range creep, Lesh can just tank it with you at the early levels and just deny it.
Yeah, that's true.
People still kind of forget range creeps are that important in game.
Especially in mid.
Yeah.
Mid, they're insanely important.
Damn, that's for another deny.
Yeah, he's getting the tips from Ramsey. He's tipping them right back.
Dude, we talk about those denies. Look at Ursa's denies. You do not expect an Ursa to be like the base damage hero. He doesn't even know quelling. He's just
I think it just has a lot to do with the fact of like the lane pressure and stuff.
Yeah, the way Fly's playing it. Like he keeps throwing liquid fire and dual breaths, and then Arteezy's able to run back after bullying them and then just deny.
Stun, 1 second goes out. He's just getting run. Is he dead?
He's got boots. One more hit, he's dead. Okay, I didn't want to go for it.
Did he have a stick? Sorry, I didn't see on CK. That's why.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
He would have survived 2 hits. They get another deny, but this does not feel good. He gets a dual breath off, liquid fire. Gets it. Now, right click going. Now Fly needs to be a little bit careful. Arteezy gonna run up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He actually gets a dual breath. Is that enough? He pops his stick. Level 1, pretty low on the damage, and he barely survives.
Yeah, just 10 HP.
Didn't even tango.
Yeah.
Stone cold.
He just has to walk the walk of shame back. No boots.
Sorry, he needed to anyway. Or he needed the courier at the very least.
As for Ramses. Just dueling against it top. What has Crit been up to? I know he's just bramble harassing solo, but he's been away from the lane. Is he securing top rune? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Does Lesh have his bottle? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. Not yet.
Yeah. He's going to get it after his double null, I guess.
Well, let's
See what
see
we
what
get
it's
here.
going to be. 4-minute rune, very important. EG wants it up here.
Nice.
Well, they're securing it for both. Look at Jakiro's down bottom, actually. They are so into these runes right now.
Yeah,
They know that if the Lesh has a good game, then I think it's kind of like their, not necessarily the full win condition, but it definitely helps.
Damn. No one just denied that range creep right in his face.
Well, just the classic
so Crit took that haste rune a while ago. Oh, he TP'd bottom. Okay. They saw him TP, though.
Yep. Oh, here we go. He's already here. They're going to try to lock him down. Bramble goes. Doesn't get attached by it, but there's the Cursed Crown. That's a quick, easy kill. Does go to Fly, which
nice.
Not the worst. Sometimes your 5 position getting it right. He gets boots, which he wouldn't have got for like 35 minutes.
Yeah. Fly's late game, boys. We're in.
Yeah, we're to the end game with Captain America here. You guys excited for that movie or nah?
I haven't watched them.
What? Glad you definitely haven't, or have you?
No, I've seen the first one. I didn't see Silver.
The first one? There's
Yeah,
like
I've only seen
How
the
many
first,
of them are there now?
That's the only one I've seen is the first Avengers. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one. No, there's a lot now. The best.
Oh wait,
part
no, I
was-
saw 2 of them. There was the one where he has to like hunt down his friend or whatever, who is the cyborg.
Oh,
in the
Civil
first
War
one.
or whatever?
No, that I know.
That wasn't Civil
That's
War.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah, I saw that one. In the,
I've
in
seen
the first
that.
one.
I will give a shout to Epicenter because it was sponsored by Disney. There, we got to see Infinity War like 2 weeks before it came out. There.
Oh, I think you're cool.
No, I just thought that was cool. It was pretty sick. We'd have to watch with subtitles, which sucked though.
Oh, yeah. And did you go online and post a bunch of spoilers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone died, even though everyone knew that already. Oh, a body block coming here. He's just going to try to chase him down. 1 right click, and he's going to get a 3-second stun, though. Fly, he has the boots, can't get in front of him, though. But instead, he's going to go after Roger. 1 more attack, right? Can he catch him? Orb of Venom? No, he needs to. Wait, the Orb of Venom might proc him out. No, it wears off the last second.
Oh, he's running.
I think the CK is dying, too.
All right, that attack range.
Oh, they're going for it. Oh, he tries to get the stun. They die. What is going on with VP bottom?
3-0.
It is. Uh-oh, S4, though. Oh, he's trying to body block. Doesn't want him to get to the shrine, it looks like. But, yeah, Solo just gets beat down for that.
Does he not have Sunstrike?
And CC and C will die middle.
That's why he's not Sunstriking the shrine.
Oh, boy, that's a bad one.
What happened?
He's 2 levels higher right now on the Invoker.
Yeah. And that's what
Sunstriku.
we talked about. It's good the Lightning Strike gets the range creep, but
Yeah.
once you literally get level 2 or 3 XOR, you out base damage so hard. And Pasha might just go down again. 2 more attacks needed from Arteezy.
Pasha, what is going on today, my dude?
Yeah, it's not even this game. He's just been
He's kind of
honestly,
been feeding it a little bit.
Yeah.
he's- Nice 3-person shrine here. No one misses out on 75 mana, but that's fine.
This is the one nice thing about Lesh, is Pulse Nova is such an efficient farming tool.
Yep.
Like, once you get the first pulse off at 70 mana, it's 20 mana a second for 100 damage. It's actually so much.
What's he looking for? Is he going to farm them both up? Or is he stacking? Okay.
Yeah, he's going to stack.
Oh. Get hit us
Yeah,
with
you
the
can
ult.
double stack with Lesh.
There it is.
I only heard 1, though. Yeah.
I
no, he
got him.
got
He's
it.
a big
Oh,
boy.
but it's
A
golems.
little bit unlucky.
It's all right.
The old golems. You'll still at least kill 1 of them, I think.
He'll kill him both.
Yeah,
it actually doesn't cost him much mana at all.
Yep, and he'll farm that one. Yeah, that's what you talk about. But he is still a full almost level and a half below, right? Invoker's like 7.5,
it's a little
almost
bit rough
8
right now.
But he's getting some farm. How do you rotate with this hero? Do you just get boots and hope you bottle a good rune, or what do you do on Lesh?
More or less. Your supports secure you the rune, and like if you already have full bottle or whatever, and you see a fight happening, you can always TP counter gank. It's not that bad. If you have like a Jakiro Willow setting up for you, you can definitely TP. But other than that, it's kind of rune dependent, I feel. And they're going to rely on him to be really big this game. Like, he needs to be farmed. That's the one thing about Lesh as a mid that some people would consider a downside, is that you really do just want a crap ton of gold in this area.
Yeah, you got to be ahead like the whole game, it feels like.
He might just be dead.
He's actually going to run forward. He's going in for the kill. Maybe he just thinks he's already dead. No, here comes Fly. He actually hits the stun. Will he get the kill in time? Stick goes up. There's the stun strike dodged, and he had trust in Fly. Not to hit spells, just for Fly being there. And Solo actually ends up dying to S4 with crit.
Top, yeah.
Dude, crit is all over the place. Top lane, he secures 3 kills. Top, he secured 1. So I guess he's been to 2 places.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
And now Fly's going to step with the liquid fire on that mid tower.
And you have the edict, right? If you whoa, what up, Artur? Just out of nowhere. And well, CC's like a yoink.
This is a really nice rotation. Because this is the build that he always does, by the way.
No glyph.
He goes 2-4-2 with a Jakiro. Like, Arteezy wrapping around a mid like that is just so good.
Uh-oh, Ramsey's getting chased down. He gets the split up in time. It is going to get thrown. He gets to dispel. Artur is here, and dude it is only a 1K
I mean, this is what they
lead.
need, though.
Dude,
like,
EG are popping off.
That's what this lineup has to do, or they're going to lose this game.
Where's all the gold at? Because it's 8-1, but it's only a 1K lead.
Why don't we check the net worth? I know it's a little early, but that's a good idea. We can find out.
It's literally like 18 seconds into the game. Can we get the net worth?
Well, it's 9 minutes.
Whatever.
Everyone who's not me sounds like this.
Yeah, pretty much. That's usually how it goes.
I don't know. Have you heard Grant's impressions? They're the same.
Well, hey, everyone, I'm Graskell.
See, there it is.
Oh, they're just sitting middle. Arteezy with the very active Ursa right now.
Yeah, they got a word. They see what's going on.
Wonder if they'll see.
Oh, no, not Pasha again.
I think he's baiting him in right now for sure.
Well, I mean,
trying to.
When he's pulling the creeps over that far, he knows something's up.
CCNC will walk uphill. So that Dire Ward is scouting everything out, but they don't know if he's going top or staying mid. Now they do.
Now the question is, how long will Roger survive defending the top lane?
Yep.
Probably a while. I mean, he's caught.
Unless Arteezy run, like, it's pretty much, if Arteezy is up there and runs behind your tower, that's pretty much the only way.
I mean, that's what they're going to do soon, though. That's the next thing on the chart, right?
Wait, who even cares? You have level 4 Edict on Lesh. Don't you just backdoor it either way?
You could, yeah.
They do have Glyph, I guess. Oh, but no, there's Arteezy. There's going to be the Cursed Crown. He is just going to go down. Does throw down the Ignis. They should kill it up. Does he have Overpower? No, they're just going for the kill instead. They're all slept. They get it. I think it's actually to disappear before they get the gold, yep.
Yep.
There is going to be the Glyph, though. We'll defend for about 4 more seconds.
That's a full HP tower down bottom.
Ramses will try to do some damage as the siege creeps are arriving finally. Midas is up on the Invoker. Ooh, Mask of Madness, Sven, no Midas? Are you a little surprised? Is it just me?
This is what Miracle did.
Yeah, we didn't have Mask last time.
But he didn't have a Darkseer.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Miracle had a Darkseer.
I think Midas would have been pretty good this game.
I think he knows that they have to. Yeah, I guess it depends how you want to look at it. On the one hand, the later it goes, the better things look for VP anyway. But I think he knows that they have to fight. And Mask of Madness is a farm accelerator.
Crit.
But also lets you
Is he just going to try to deny it here?
They want a little more than that.
He's going to throw the Curse Crown. We could deny right there, but doesn't. Curse Crown will finally drop. They get him. Do we have a Bramble as well? We sure do. CCNC gets the stun. That's Ramses. Will Pasha, he's going to try to get away.
Pasha's
There's going to be the
5.
Terrorize, and he's just dead. And now this will be a Tier 1 bottom. EG is... I feel this is also just kind of VP's playing really lackluster. Like, that Sven just beat a tower. He had to know someone was TPing with how slow he's taking that, right?
Yeah.
But I guess you're forced to... You're not
Especially
really
since the Tier 1 in your lane was dead for so long, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it was quick. Okay.
Fly looking to die, and yep, no one will help him with it.
Go for the Bloodstone. Usually it's the Yules, but I guess if you want a front line, having a raw amount of health is the best.
Also,
actually,
they probably want a 5-man, right? And I think it's better for 5-man.
Yeah. It's good for 5-man, and plus the new Bloodstone is crazy good for Lesh.
Yeah.
You heal so much when you use that thing.
Oh, Roger's still pushing out top. Gonna go for. Do you just go 4-step into Refresher? Do you need Glimmer's pretty good this game too, but
yeah, Glimmer's really nice.
Yeah, but the Force is just so much better.
Well, I meant after Force.
Yeah.
Like Glimmer or Refresher.
Yeah, I know, but I think you need
this
the
is a nice
Refresher.
Ooh, the bottled up
baby.
Arcane Rune. Yikes. And how does, so it is only a 1K lead though. It's 11-2, only a 1K lead. What does VP need to do to push the kills and gold in their favor? Does Sven have to get involved, or does he just keep farming?
Ramsey just needs to farm, honestly. Like, Invoker has a lot easier time actually contributing in this game than I feel like a Sven does, because there's an Ursa and a Panda, which both very good against Sven, at least prior to BKB and stuff like that. So I would really like to see Ramsey's kind of play how he did in Game 1, where he just avoided fights until he knew that he was safe.
Yep. Well, there's going to be Fly. S4 is coming in, but looks like maybe Fly was doing some really early baiting here, because the rest of Radiant AK2 heroes are coming from the top. And Fly will just be dead.
Man.
He stole Bramble, too, on solo. Bramble is a pretty good skill to steal.
What? Am I crazy? Like, what is the point of a Midas in a game like this as an Ursa? Is this an example of it being overbought?
I think it's an example of him just being ahead and understanding that if he's in a position like this where he doesn't even really need the blink to contribute at this point in time, then once he gets the blink, then he just has another item.
But if he had a blink, doesn't he have heroes right now that could play with him, like a Brewmaster and a Dark Willow?
I mean, they're already up 11 to 3 kills, right?
But
yeah, I know, but they could just keep that advantage rolling instead of stalling out. Like,
but I feel like it's the safer item to buy. It's always just safer. That's really what it boils down to, I feel, right now.
Can't get double stun here if you're EG, and they do.
Yeah, they're not killing him.
God, if only there was some item to let you get on top of him.
I mean, wouldn't
he
just
have
get
mattered.
stunned, though?
Way.
Wouldn't he
Yeah,
just get
and then
stunned?
Brewmaster doesn't get stunned.
Yeah, but then Brewmaster's way behind him because he doesn't have a blink.
Or you can just split. I don't know. It just seems like...
I think Midas is very good here because you're not just going to win this game in 20 minutes. You are going to have to take this to the 30, 40-minute mark, and Arteezy needs items for that.
but it's like people see Midas, and I feel like they look at it as if, like, no other item gives you more gold. It's like, well, if an item lets you farm faster or get more kills, you also get more gold.
Well, the problem is, what if you blink on Ramses? There's 3 people behind him. You go blink, no Midas. You die right there. Your game ends. Your game is actually over with that death. With Midas, if you have blink Midas and you die, at least you can catch up. I think the problem is you just go only blink.
Better.
Whoa. CCNC, only a 1-second stun, though. He is still trying to run away. Has Vitality Booster. Arteezy's there. Will-O-Wisp is down. Will they kill it this time? They're looking for Roger instead, and damn. Crit again. Kobe's it. Are they going to go into Roche? Can they?
Yeah, they definitely
I mean,
can.
They have an
Ursa,
Ursa.
yeah. Do they have a Vlad's on S4?
Nope.
Drums.
They
Drum
don't need
Midas.
one,
All right.
I mean, I always feel like,
I like
especially on a hero like Ursa, I think Midas is just too good to not buy.
Oh, come on. You got to pull Roshan back right there. You know he's going to Sunstrike eventually, and you might as well get the damage on Roche instead. Min-max.
Min-max.
Tell him.
And they get it. Oh, there's going to be an ice path. Do they have anyone running this way? Arteezy, use your blink. Just kidding.
Wait, what? He dropped an Observer right here, got dewarded, then he dropped another Observer right here, and that one also just died.
It sounds like there might be some tilt involved in this game. Oh my
wow.
God, the Shadow. And he didn't cancel it out. Will he be able to get it now? He's going to throw it down. No, he misses. Can they get the stun up? It will be. Uh-oh, he stole it. And now there's going to be a stun. There's going to be, I think you don't save a Buddy Syndrome, or is it? They're going to get him. He's going to be feared and run away, but CK pulls him back in. Arteezy just doesn't care. He has the Aegis.
Don't worry, Crit uses
He's
Midas
fine.
first.
No. Now?
Not as Yule's.
Yeah.
It's Midas. Yeah.
You're being a hater of the
Yeah, I don't know. I
He's
just feel,
definitely
I really
being a
just
hater.
feel like hating Midas right now.
He's just mad because his prediction is wrong.
Yeah.
No, they're going to lose because they're buying too many Midases.
Oh, blink forward. They're going to look. They do get a double stun. Sunstrike will whiff. Ramsey's getting right click, but the stuns are coming out. And that is the one thing Trent did bring up, the just easy to right click stuns. They're not getting kills.
Yeah, that is an
It's
issue.
easy to defend, which is nice.
Look at Arteezy.
He's
He's like,
oh, whoa, there's going to be a split
Oh my
from the
God, he's
Panda.
a blink.
He's going to look. Are they going to be able to find him? They get the kill. Arteezy actually ends up picking it up, and there's going to be the Bramble. That's going to be another kill coming down, and that's 2 of your cores. CCNC kills a tower. You're going to get another kill here. It's going to be on solo, and they're just going to slowly beat him down, and there's the Arteezy blink now. Right click, miss, into a kill. And is this game just over because you have a level 4 Edict Leshrac? Like, do you just melt their tower right now?
It's
this is
certainly
really,
looking
there's
pretty
no
good.
Phantasm.
Oh, there is.
Okay,
You have a
Phantasm's
coddle.
up at 9. Phantasm's up
Yeah.
at 9.
We did forget there's an illuminating
Yeah, the
coddle.
high ground thing is certainly an issue.
I mean, they do have Lesh and Jakiro.
Yeah. I think you just wait out, you go get everyone health, and honestly, you could just think about 5-manning down a lane and going tier 3.
Yeah.
I am with Trent here. I know you have Midases, but I think a good early push here is what they missed in game 1.
Well, that's
right?
the whole point of the Midas.
Now.
Is like it's 17 minutes in, right? What are they missing by buying those Midases? That's really the thing
Not
you have
much.
to ask.
Yeah, but they could have had, like, I don't know. I feel like all these kills that happened in that fight, it's just like they can't fight you if you have actual items instead of Midases.
But
all their heroes are missing, like,
the other thing to consider, too, is that the fights that they would be taking, besides, like, the Tier 2, is, like, the high ground fights.
Oh, my goodness.
And if they don't want to take the high ground fights that aggressively, then Midas almost always pays.
I know, he's going to throw a stun out. Look at that. Old Tees won't even die to the Sunstrike. Ramsey's still hiding in there, but
that was nice.
They won't go in. Dude, this is an EG style of play I have not seen in a long time. Right? They've been doing like this hard carry thing with Arteezy like the last 2 tournaments, and now you just give him an Ursa, and he's just going Waka Flocka on him. Well, hard in the paint.
I mean, I feel you.
No one is far. What does no one have? Sorry. Because he is the highest net worth in the game right now. He has his Ags. Okay. Yeah. So you have good high ground now. You have the Ags. You have the Keeper of the Light. You actually have really good high ground. So is this a sit and base and farm your Invoker game?
EG needed to like choke them out even harder. Like they need more vision down. Like they can't let them in this triangle right now like they are. So they're gonna smoke up, which is good. Smart. And they're heading right there. So, oh, that stack. It's so tempting. Oh, how many more? And he's going to let him go. Good choice.
No one's showing the map except Teal bottom.
Oh,
no, he's
back.
putting that in. Oh, but he's just going to die, I think. Fly is that it. Sunstrike will go down. It will get the kill. There will be a Will-O-Wisp down. They blink into it. He's going to try to pick it off. He does. S4 gets the split off. They're going to look Pasha. He seems to be in a little bit of a pickle. Meteor will go down. He will dodge a lot of the damage, but he is stunned for 4 seconds. S4 throwing some heal up in the air. It has actually been on. When he gets brought down, he might just die, though. They're going to get the fear. It looks like they do. But a lot of misses coming from that blinding light. Now they're beating down Arteezy. He's actually looking for Pasha. No, he's trying to run. S4 is still in there. S4, your team bailed on you. CC&C just died to solo elsewhere on the map, and all of a sudden, S4, he's going to go down in a bad fight taken by EG right there.
Yeah, the Ursa and the Lesh got separated from each other. Ramses was just running around, I think, in the back chasing the Sven.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, chasing the Leshrac.
Yeah.
Tried using his Bloodstone, too.
That was a really weird fight.
I think
it looked like they kind of tried to force it a little too hard. And VP were well set for it, too, right? They had the ward up on the high ground. They got the instant jump onto the Jakiro, and then the Will-O-Wisp came out quick, too.
Yeah. I think Fly cannot be leading right there. I think he wanted to ward. Maybe he didn't expect anyone there, but yeah, it did not go well.
It's also incredibly good terrain for Caudle and Invoker to fight in.
No.
Well, I mean, they killed the Will-O-Wisp like instantly. Yeah. I think the real issue with that whole fight was that the Lesh needs to be in the middle of the hero ball. You need to play in a ball when you're playing Lesh.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, but the Ice Path hits. This is definitely not worth it, but now it will be as long as he doesn't die. Blinding Light. Dude, this Blinding Light, too. I think once you get...
He's like Roger just waiting.
Min-max?
He's trying to make sure the blink didn't come, I guess, right?
How far is the Ursa from... He needs Basher and BKB. I think he is getting absolutely destroyed by Keeper of the Light right now. Like, that hero is single-handedly winning him fights with this Blinding Light on Arteezy. Not single-handedly, but doing a very good job.
He used it like when the meteor came down, I guess, after the Will-O-Wisp was already dead.
Yeah.
And he tried to like preserve his Aegis for a little bit longer.
That's the thing, right? Both teams have a lot of team fight, but it's so scary saying, let's fight into an Invoker with Ag. Let's fight into a Will-O-Wisp. Yeah. Those are just 2 of the best team fight
let's
heroes.
Push high ground into that, too.
And they are going to smoke bottom. Doesn't look like anyone from EG's down here. They're all playing with themselves middle. With their own. Yeah, that sound.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, it drift away. How many charges left? 11 now for Lesh?
Yeah. You lose 3 when you die.
Yeah.
And he, unfortunately, just, as you said, got chased by Ramsey the entire fight and then died to a Sunstrike. Well, middle lane, continue to get blast. Looks like EG will just defend the tower. Midas
coming into play.
Nope.
Got him.
And they have 3 Midases on EG's side. How many do we just only have one on Invoker, I assume?
2. I think Panda has, or Pasha has 1, right?
1, 2,
okay.
5.
Yeah. 5. And now, if you are EG, I don't want to say it's starting to feel a lot like game 1, but you definitely have issues in this mid to late game where this Invoker can just kite your entire team around, especially with no BKB on Ursa.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely true, but I mean, we haven't even seen the 10-second BKB timing yet from the Ursa, right?
Yeah, so I think that is their timing.
It's like,
I think if they lose a fight with that, they lose.
If it's second Aegis cheese, 10-second BKB, right? That is their let's win the game.
Whoops.
It's okay.
Click on fly there. A little bit of a.
That'll be a Lesh or a Lesh Aegis, right? For, I think. And you give the, or maybe you give Lesh the cheat. No, I think you give Lesh the Aegis.
I'm not sure.
It's kind of a hard call.
Yeah.
Lesh is the hero that wants to be in there, though, so.
And your Edict keeps going when you're dead.
Yep.
Which is pretty good.
Well, also, I'm not confused by Fly's build, but he went 3 in the dual breath instead of like going for the ice path or liquid fire, which I think are better a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree it's a little odd. Maybe it's just for the, how much
mean,
does
if you
the attack
consider-
slow go?
What, for liquid fire?
Yeah, it's only 10 every
It's
time.
10,
I'm
yeah.
thinking for the Phantasms, it's pretty good.
The point, like, for 1 and 2 of Ice Path, like, the second point is, like, 50% value or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
No,
the
no,
third-
I mean, why'd they get a 3rd point dual breath? Why did he? Why didn't he not just
Oh.
get
Yeah.
that? That's my question. That just feels odd. Usually it's 2-4-2, I thought.
It's pretty linear. Scale's pretty much the
There's
same.
been a couple of 3s now, too. This was the last
yeah.
time we saw Jakir. We said the same thing.
That'd be one of the things I don't think like
all of his
really
skills are
matters
just
at all, but I
really
want to
good.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes. Okay, takes the movement speed on Sven. So this Sven is very mobile. He's been running around the back lines, and now he can do it 30 movement speed
Yeah,
quicker.
you're just further punishing the hard-to-hit stuns on EG.
Oh, but they find Ramsey's all by himself, and that's a real bad death.
Basher is not hard to hit, though.
And we've seen Arteezy is very
Dude,
good with his bashers.
His bashers were insane last game.
And now you have a hero that guarantees a bash like
Yeah.
in less than a second.
Yeah.
He's just gonna push in top, gonna get level 15 here.
And no one's got his BKB.
That's nice. Too bad it is versus an Ursa with a basher.
basher,
Like
yeah.
if he jumps on you, either way.
It's the crit item, basically, to make sure crit can't kill him.
CCNC does have his Yules. Looks like casual plate mail up next. Could go into a Shiva's as well. Roger. What is he going? Looks like he's going
going
Glimmer,
Glimmer.
I assume. Assuming he has a Shadow Amulet
Pretty
somewhere.
standard build, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they have enough team fight from the Invoker that they're just going to have to rely on that.
Well, there it is. This is the second row. This is what we talked about. They don't have the BKB yet. How far away is RTC?
About halfway.
Okay, so they might need a... I honestly think you need that BKB to go high ground, even with the Aegis.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
No one we see farming the triangle. We've seen Pasha just pushing out bottom lane, doing a good job. I feel like this is when EG does struggle, right? Like, you see him play every lane so well early, but then come this late game, it feels like Ramses and Pasha can always get away with farming places.
Where is Pasha? He's below the crit, Dark Willow, but he's going to have an impact, at least in these engagements, especially if you can get a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, then you just melt Fly. Like, if you can kill Fly without getting spells off,
Even the Leshrac, right? Like, he still has no armor
Yeah.
items, really. I mean,
he can Yule, so it's really easy to Yule's
Yeah.
Reality Rift stun. Oh, Will-O-Wisp does go down. He actually gets lifted up. They do have the Aegis, so he wants to kill it. He will. Pops his ulti. Now they're going to go for the kill. Ramsey just kind of in there by himself, and he does get 4-stepped out, but he will go down.
they didn't get the split off.
S4 does die, and no one is BKB'd. There's going to be a Sunstrike. It hits. There goes the Aegis. Stun will hit on one. It is on Pasha. Gets Yules into the air.
Look at this,
and damn,
Illuminate.
Arteezy just gets destroyed by all the magic. CCNC might die. They're just outplaying him by
my
this
God.
shrine. A super outplay on that hill by VP.
The cheese.
He got
just
chain stunned,
Couldn't
yeah.
even use it.
He couldn't use it.
I mean, I don't think he would have wanted to use it anyway, honestly.
Damn,
He
that
still
was...
died.
Dude, that's like...
That was like the worst possible position for them to fight in.
It's just like the other fight, too, though. Like, any of these staircases is just
Yeah.
obliterating them.
And there's 2 sets there and a shrine. That's like the best place you can
I think
fight.
actually if Quinn did get his cheese off, that he would have actually lived and killed them all because the shrine was down. There was no Phantasm, and he had Bloodstone left.
I think his friends were gone, though, weren't they? Like,
I think he actually just kills them all by himself.
really?
Like, yeah, I think Lesh is that strong right now. Like, he has, what, 1,800 HP? You don't have a Sven. You don't have Phantasm. You have no
I
Will.
feel like his Edict was running out,
I
though.
think
all of Invoker's spells were down. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
Cold Snap was up in like 5 seconds. They could just run.
yeah, they could potentially run away. But I think that he doesn't, like,
He
if
doesn't
he doesn't
die.
get chain
Yeah.
stunned, he definitely does not die.
Well, going for a BKB next. Roger. Root will hit. That's a nice pickup. That just means you don't have that high ground or that split push capability now. And there he goes. 4K lead. Arteezy is invis.
Fresh BKB.
Has it. CCNC is a little bit away from his. Going for it, though. Are they going
That's
for
going to
it?
be an enormous difference in the
Yes, definitely.
The problem is you wish you had that with the Aegis and
Oh,
cheese.
Ramses needs to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if they have that BKB, though, they can definitely just take a set of Rex. I don't see how they
Whoa.
can be stopped.
Nighttime. Last tier 2 is going to go down here. And I didn't realize Arteezy's 1,500 up on no one. I thought no one was actually just, I guess he's been stuck in the base for the most part. And oh, they are going to jump forward. Here comes the tornado. He didn't BKB. He's going to have to do it now, I think. And he will.
The
they
bash.
pop up, and there goes Ramses again.
No buyback.
He doesn't have buyback, but they used every ability, so I think they're just a little scared. Dude, Ramses has died 3 times in
right
like
after the
5
BKB,
minutes.
though, the bash.
Yeah, of course. Dude, Ramses and Pasha, this game has felt like they're just struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely not been the best. I mean, the first game Ramses played great.
Even second game, he played extremely well. This one, he has been caught farming so many different odd places.
Great.
Oh, that tornado barely hits, but that's all that matters is the barely. Yules himself into the air. Panda split. Did he bait in the fight? Will he get it up?
Dead.
He actually gets it off, and now the Will-O-Wisp is down, pulling him in. The Deafening Blast snipes him up. Solo might be the next one dead. Doesn't get away, and there's going to be another bash hit. Pasha goes down. They still don't have the Sven, who can TP to the shrine in maybe 4 seconds. I don't think he wants to, though. No one. Oh, the dust by S4. He finds them. Do they have anything? Ice Path? No.
That was scary.
No.
That blink on the stun from Arteezy was really good, too. He got, like, point blank Chaos bolted by Pasha, and he blinked the stun and just killed the CK.
He's done that a couple times now, too, like throughout the tournament.
The Dispel is actually owning the Phantasm, too. Like, it just takes it to 1 HP, and then it just randomly dies during the fight.
Oh, Ramses. Easy there, Angry Bear. See Arteezy still here. Just going to farm it up. They're still, you can't really go high ground, I don't think, versus Roger and no one if they're both alive.
They need a pickoff, yeah.
Oh, God, Ice Path. Please help. He's just going to try to turn it around now. Ramses 4-stepped away. It looks like they just want to get out, and he will. You do use, I don't know, man. You never want to waste BKBs versus an Invoker. Like,
oh, they're catching. They have to Yules.
Will he be okay? Ice Path goes down to zone everyone out, and, well, he just walks into a Bramble to cover the rest of their escape. Roger is pinged to the left, but it looks like they all will just get out unless Ramses finds someone with a blink.
And that's his BKB now flying out, I believe, for CCNC.
Yeah.
I think.
He just goes straight back for Shivas now,
Yeah.
It's just the best item on this hero.
Cataclysm on no one. I don't know. VP. I just don't ever see how you get uphill against VP unless you kill both no one and Roger.
And there was an opportunity there when they were outside the base.
Whoa,
Maybe another one.
Here we go. Yeah, he's going to pop it. Glimmer Cape will go out, blink away. They are going to find the Earth. So that's one. That's a godlike for Arteezy. There's a BKB pop by no one. 9 seconds, I believe. They're going to try to get this kill. This would be a big one. They're just bursting him down. Will he die? Pasha so tanky. But there's S4 going to help out, and he gets the kill. And, well, Edict is down, though. So I think VP can count their lucky stars.
3 heroes. Like, Coddle's dead.
Oh, they're still going to push. I just mean, like, they won't lose the tower immediately, which is nice. Because they don't have Glyph, and they might have Glyph by the next time it's up.
There's no way for them to snipe the wave.
Siege units are there, which do help tank up. Oh, they're going to run in, actually. They're just going to find him. He's just dead. This is... What is happening to VP? Far. They're just kind of crumbling in this game, and now they're going to go for this tower. They don't bring it down after the buyback. I think they want it. You got to take this right here for sure, if not even the range drag.
Yeah, Coddle's coming back, though, with the Will-O-Wisp, and Ramses has cut the wave now, so that will force them back. Oh. And they did get the tower, though.
So they can't get
the hello.
They want.
That looks familiar.
Oh, no, and you can't even go, right? Because he can just bash you. You're in a lot of trouble here. Is that Ramses his 10 or 9 second?
Always trying to find a juke.
This is 9, all right. And, yeah, he is just going to go down here. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, I understand you got to make something happen on the map, but what does dying do there? It just doesn't accomplish anything.
He just took too long to TP, that's all.
Yeah.
Like, the way that he ran, like, he was here, right? So he ran in a direction that made it very easy for AG to TP.
Well, because he wanted to farm the jungle. He farmed 2 camps.
Well, I think what you do is you actually kill this camp, and then you, like, walk to the right, and you just hide over here somewhere.
Yeah. Just felt like, ooh, and there's the Pulse Nova damage. So multiple level 20 talents. You see the Ursa, you got the 1.5 in Rage, which a lot like the 2-second Rage from.
Yeah.
It's really good. It just improves your everything you need about the hero.
Survivability and damage.
This Invoker, though, he is keeping up with the Ursa, surprisingly. Only about 400 gold down Invoker. As I've said, he punished, once Ursa gets to a 5-second BKB, Invoker punishes that hero super hard.
It is just one jump, though, that they need.
It is.
At this point, like, the CK is relatively worthless. Pasha doesn't really do much at all in these engagements. Maybe he's going to have to try and get to the backline, but he's essentially relegated to a support.
Uh-oh, Wing forward. It's only a 2-second stun, though. Blast will shoot through. S4 is here. Is he going to pop the split? Not quite yet. Neither one wants to commit anything on the backside. Well, they commit Solo's life.
That's a dieback.
It is. 70 seconds, too, for your position 5. Fade Bolt's a decent counter push, but I love it. Alacrity Siege just goes to work.
So last game, EG did win, but they ran into a problem where these waves just kept becoming a problem. But like the lanes were always way more pushed out than you'd expect them to be.
I think that's what VP does. VP does that even better than Liquid and Secret. They cut creep waves. I think actually EG and VP do it the best because Arteezy and Ramses, they cut waves so well. And it's just hard to stop, right? We saw him, like, Ramses tried to do it again.
The other thing that's tough is, like, the Tier 1 mid is alive. So when Ramses is trying to cut mid, it's like you can react from so many different angles. It's really frustrating.
And hours.
What's that Roche timer? Do you hover over it? 2 minutes? Okay.
Yep.
And, well, that's going to be dude, give Refresh a shard to Leshrac. Double Edict.
Is so strong.
Wait till he gets his 25.
I was going to say, the talent's not till 25, though, so.
Dude, if that actually... You can throw in a game in like 10 seconds with it. It is nuts.
Yeah, there are definitely backdoor possibilities.
Oh, and he goes to Deso for the extra. I mean, it's for the extra push and just I think it's good damage.
It scales with Edict too, because Edict is physical.
Yep.
That was the old Owie build when he was on EG. Or no, not when he's on EG, but he did
was
the
like
Deso.
the
that was
pioneer of
NP,
that build.
Team NP. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, VP are just kind of stuck in their base right now besides Ramses.
Dude, I still can't believe no one is keeping up with this Ursa, honestly. I'm very impressed that he is not
Well, he does
far
have,
behind.
he doesn't have bots.
That's
I was
what
like,
I mean.
wait a minute, he doesn't even have bots.
He is playing this very well.
I think it's because the offlaner's getting nothing, maybe. Well, then again.
Yeah, Pacha's definitely not getting anything at all. I think he just Sunstruck. Yeah,
and that's just a hero, right? Like, CK will never be a good farmer.
Yeah.
Not when you're that far behind to start the game.
But if you buy a Battle Fury, no, just don't do that either. It's bad.
Have you tried it yourself?
Yes,
okay.
it's bad.
Did you lose the game?
He attacks pretty slow.
It was not good.
If you're EG here, you're doing now, as Trent, you said, right? You want to suffocate him more. EG has done that, and now you just wait for this third Roche.
Yeah, that's really all there is to do. Have the courier in there.
Aeon disc for crit. He'll have that by the next fight as well. Just who do you jump on if you're VP, right? Like you get a fight started in your favor, but when he gets that Aeon disc, how do you do it then?
Yeah, for now, crit is definitely the hero. I mean, Jakiro, sure, that sounds fine, but he actually takes so long to kill.
Oh, crits and Viz. Did they see him?
Whoa,
whoa. Yep, they do, but he blinks away, and he's going to TP out. And he makes it. Wow.
The active TP
Why are they
tier
still
1.
here?
They can go back in. They can go back in.
They're thinking about it. They might think of going Arteezy. They thought he blinked away. No, Bramble goes down. It actually will catch one. Will get glimmered. He gets dusted.
They're coming for him. The bear.
Yeah, he blinks for it. Oh, my goodness. They just let him die, and instead, there's going to be a stun up now. And, oh, man, they're just going to burst Pasha down so quick. And look at this. It's just Ramses. He's in there, but he just gets chased away. Buyback from Pasha.
This is really bad for VP.
Yeah.
No BKB on your Sven, no God Strength.
And Leshrac actually just passed the Invoker. His farm is back online.
Roche is up. Now it's going to be scouted by that Sunstrike.
Yeah, both teams see it.
There is no way VP fight this. Like, if you fight this, you just die.
Mean, you kind of have to. I
mean,
mean,
you
don't
lose, though, don't you?
You have it's just you have Will-O-Wisp at Roche, which is nice. That's about that, and you have Cataclysm, which is nice too.
Oh my God.
Oh, they already committed the Will-O-Wisp into there. Oh my goodness, they got baited. This is an awful fight now. They try to move forward, but he gets the split up. They look for him, and Ramses, well, you're just gonna go down. Arteezy kills another, and
no one's managing to skirt himself away right there.
They baited the Will-O-Wisp into the Roche. That actually just won him that fight.
I mean, they were smoked on the high ground, right?
Yeah.
For a second there, and then he just kind of dropped it in the pit.
Arteezy's Midas a little off, but whatever.
Might be okay when you're winning this. You're winning this.
Yeah, but if I told Arteezy, he would be upset with himself. He's one of those guys who will get upset if like he did even do a little thing wrong.
Here comes the Forge Spirit.
Ooh, Sunstrike actually does a ton of damage. They get a fear on the backside. They're going to look. They're just going to bring down Roger immediately. They look for more. Curse Crown's going to be on solo. He gets rooted anyways. Arteezy is just going to Pound Town right now. And, well.
Ramses is going near the road. He's going to check it.
All right. They have the Forge Spirit in there still.
Yeah.
They're doing some own. Wait.
Oh, don't come up here. Oh, my God.
He blinks up the other
He just
way.
wants the style points.
Ooh, there it is. He's going to try to do something. Ramses does find one. It is going to be on to Arteezy, but,
oh my God.
Okay.
I think that might be
Gets
it.
blown up, and yeah, they are going to look. Can they find no one? Well, there it is. Wow.
GG.
They played such a stable game.
Dude, and they played a different game.
Very impressive.
And you know why they won?
Because of the Midases.
They bought Midases.
Honestly, I think
I don't know if they needed Midases.
I think the Ursa needed it.
They played it super safe.
I will say the Ursa hunt 99% needed it. But guess what?
I mean, if you do the math, it probably didn't even pay for itself, eh?
Trent.
I'm just saying.
You're about it. He's about. You want to hit him with it?
Yeah,
we were both gonna beat your ass with it. But yeah, Evil Geniuses. Guess what? They have finally destroyed the third place curse, which people can meme about, but I'm sure it was in the back of EG's head this entire time. Maybe.
It must feel good.
And then they finally just went and look at S4. That I saw the grin.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen the grin from old S4.
Dude, they just beat Virtus.pro with a stand-up.
Yeah, they did.
He was just
That's
grinning to
insane.
himself going, I finally died less than 10 times in a game.
Yeah.
That is. You're right. With the stand, that is absolutely crazy. And you see us good games. Look at Pasha, still in good spirit. They're friends. They are all friends.
Yeah.
And you see the claps coming out there, even from Solo. And well, that means we have our matchup. It is going to be EG Liquid. We'll still dissect this game, but well, what do you? I mean, obviously our TZ 14-0 and 10.
I mean, they popped off at the start of the game. They had to with this lineup to make it work.
Yep.
And then they went super stable. They didn't panic and try and just like instantly buy BKBs and go high ground with like Leshrac. You know, he got his Bloodstone, which is essentially the Leshrac Midas.
I know. I just want to say, like, this might have been like the worst Ramses game I've ever seen. Period.
I think I might agree.
Like, it was just literally the worst game I've ever seen him play. He was 1-9. He did almost less damage than like the solo Rubik.
Dude, 100. That is
like,
yeah, that is something.
He actually did not do anything.
Did they?
Game. Like, obviously his creep cutting and stuff, like what he was trying to do was correct. It was just like every time he did it, he would get caught.
They lost their lane. So
yeah,
he
died in the jungle a few times while he was farming some creeps. Like, nothing's really seemed to work for him in this game. I'm not sure if that's because maybe he was like on tilt or whatever after the Weaver game or whatever, but I gotta say, like, normally I look at Ramses and I'm like, this guy is the rock of VP. Like, if it's either him or no one are gonna have a good game. It's gonna happen.
Well, isn't CK supposed to be like kind of a mid-game beast, right? And Pasha did not have that.
Well, Pasha had the hard lane.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But if Pasha's game fell apart and you have an Invoker who needs time, like he wants his Midas and he wants his Aghanim Scepter before he really contributes that much to team fights, who does Sven even play with?
I mean, I'm not saying that he should have popped off. I'm just saying, like, it seemed like he was under a lot of pressure because he was the one who also had a side lane push because his Invoker didn't have bots.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you have bots in that game, maybe Ramses doesn't die quite as much because he's not the one showing, and I think it's a bit easier for an Invoker to maneuver around fights. He'd probably have to get a blink, but I don't know.
I think this game comes down, not to the draft, but it does look, you have a Keeper of the Light Rubik support, and you're going against a Ursa in one lane, a Dark Willow Brewmaster in another lane. Your two supports literally do nothing in those lanes, right? Like, your two supports are so much weaker than a Dark Willow and even a Jakiro.
Yeah.
I feel the laning for those two heroes, you're going against an Ursa and a Brew. They dominate lanes, and you pick two supports that cannot do anything to stop it. And I think that really hurt him. I just think it was an all-around, like, everyone just had a bad game except for no one, honestly, on that team.
Yeah, I mean, no one definitely, he owned mid lane. He actually solo killed CCNC one time.
Yep.
And then during the mid game, the Lesh he did a ton of damage.
If I was going to go back as the VP drafter, I think I would look at that Ursa and be like, how do we let Ursa through? Like, with all the other bans that had happened leading to the second phase, because what did they ban instead? They banned Viper, I think, and Kunkka was the last ban. But it was like Viper and something else, but it's kind of like, they might have banned OD. But anyway, it's just kind of like, shit, like Ursa. Like, this is the other big hero. Like, there is like an S tier, it feels like right now. And Ursa's there, and Sven is not. Sven might be for, like, side lane, but that's like RTZ's other hero, and he just went 14-0 and 10.
Well, do you think maybe it's because he hasn't really played it that much this tournament? They've been playing those super hard carries, right? Did VP just not expect them to change up their whole play style? That's my only thought.
I think the lane was definitely suffering, though, for Ramses. Like, think about it. They lost both their side lanes.
Yeah, horribly.
And
I think that was the supports,
like,
though.
Both their side lanes lost, and they had a farming mid. So,
yeah,
what are, like, I guess you could set up Sunstrikes with, like, Rubik, Sven, and CK and stuff, but it didn't really seem to matter because, like, Brew Willow is not going to lose to a Rubik plus anything.
Exactly.
No.
I just
that's the part that kind of gets me, is not even so much the fact that, like, Ursa through, but the fact that they picked Rubik third, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then their
when
lanes,
they already had a keeper. So
yeah, their lanes were very, very weak.
I mean, we talked about it, we were like, what does it even do? Like, I actually didn't understand that Rubik pick, I will say.
Well, that's the end of Lose Bracket Finals. We only have two teams left in EG versus Liquid. This used to be a rivalry as old as, like, StarCraft 1 almost.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that coming up. Grand Finals do begin. What time is it? You got
That's
anyone
a
here
great
at the
question.
time?
I think I have my phone right here. It is currently 12:30. 32.
So that
yeah,
means only 28 minutes until the grand finals begin. We are going to take a quick break, though. When we get back, I believe we are going to be almost ready for the game. We might even, be able to ask some questions. We'll just say it now. Hashtag MDL Bro Time on Twitter so we can get some questions coming in early. Make sure to just ask us anything you can, preferably Dota questions. We are going to take a quick break. When we're back, we're going to break down this best 5 grand finals. We're going to answer your questions, and we're going to overall just have a good time watching good Dota. So see you soon.
Signed benders.
Please just send us the break.